John Smith has been responsible for some of the most bewitching and beautiful animations made by Doctor Who fans, from make-believe 50th trailers to sneak peeks at a new Doctor and chance encounters between the sleuth of 221B and a Time Lord. He's kept us amazed. And he has never given an interview until now. He's spoken to the fan show on the condition that he remains anonymous. Even I don't know where we're going. Oh, yeah, we're off. Oh, hi Don. Where does the inspiration for your pieces come from?
It's very difficult to say that they come from anywhere in particular. Anything can get me thinking. For example, Claire de TARDIS was inspired by the film Gravity, whilst Rain was inspired by The Beautiful, The Roar of Our Stars by Alice Zhang. But I don't think it's unique to wonder what it would be like if Sherlock met the Doctor, or what if he was stuck in a maze with the Weeping Angels. I just have the luxury of being able to take these ideas and make them a reality.
So where do you start putting together these hugely complex animations? Do you storyboard and script them first, or do you just go straight in?
It depends on the project. For Wholock, I built out the audio track first, then used the music and dialogue to determine what visuals were required. However, both stone and dematerialisation was storyboarded more traditionally on paper. And sometimes I just jump in and start fooling around until something looks good.
So what kind of software and hardware do you use to make them?
I use Adobe Premiere for the editing, Photoshop for the photoshopping, and After Effects for the compositing. When it comes to the 3D aspect, I use Autodesk Maya with Mudbox on the side. As for hardware setup, no idea, sorry. I'm not a hardware guy, it's a PC, that's all I really know.
So, your biggest video so far has been Wholock, where the Doctor and Sherlock finally meet. How long did it take to make, and are you pleased with the response from the fans?
It took about 3 months from start to finish. I considered giving up many times, but once you've poured a few hundred hours into a video like that, you just want it to be finished. The reaction has been absolutely insane. Usually videos like that have their time, then the views stop rising after a few weeks. But it's been over a year later and people are still watching it. There's something about the story that captures people's imaginations. Although people prefer to discuss the VFX, it's the emotional story beneath it that made Wholock so successful.
Which of your projects were the most challenging, and has any taken a ridiculously long time to render?
Each project is challenging in its own way. Some are technical feats, such as Stone, which took over 300 hours to render across 4 computers. Some are emotionally challenging, such as Wholock, which absolutely destroyed me for those last few weeks. And some have incredibly short deadlines, such as Decade, for which I only had 6 days to complete. There's a reason I've only uploaded 12 individual videos.
So, I don't know if you could tell us, but what's your next big project?
There's one specific project I've been working on for quite some time now, but you'll have to wait to find out what it is.
Well, thank you, John. It's been great, and I'm really looking forward to your next project. Oh, okay, we're going. Yep, bedtime.
Hello, I'm Captain Derek Latimer, and I'm Unit's Head of Risk Management and Workforce Safety. In this module, Parallel Universes.
Liz? Liz, it's me. Don't you recognize me? What's happened to everyone round here? Have you all gone mad?
No, they've not gone mad. The Doctor has fallen into a parallel universe. Since this encounter, UNIT has developed a test for parallel universe detection. If you're not sure, use LABE. Look, check for small changes in your surroundings. Is your commanding officer now a fascist dictator? Are people traveling around in airships? And are your parents multimillionaires thanks to a soft drinks empire? Analyze. If you see someone that you recognize, see how they respond to you. If they are hostile or don't know who you are, you could be in a parallel universe. Maybe you were never born, or maybe in this world you're just really annoying. Me, if you run into yourself, you are almost certainly in a parallel universe.
That's not me. That's like the other one.
We say almost certainly because they may be from a parallel universe and may have fallen into yours. Quiz them about this. Try not to panic. Maybe hold hands with yourself and tell yourself everything is going to be okay. Endure. If, after all that, you are still in a parallel universe, then do wait until that universe develops technology that can send you home. But do not, under any circumstances, use a Torchwood dimension cannon. So remember, If you find yourself in a parallel universe, it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of your world. The world you're in now. Possibly. Until the next time, dismissed.
Ooh, let's have a look at some of the cool stuff you've sent in. Sam sent us this custom-made TARDIS door, and Stella sent us this custom-made TARDIS bed. You two should found a Time Lord furniture company. And our cosplayer of the week is Rachel as the 12th Doctor. We're loving that dynamic pose. Very striking. And if you have anything you'd like to share, email us at dwthefanshow@bbc.com or tweet us at dwthefanshow. And before we go, check out our favourite clips in this week's YouTube annotation attack. Bye! Now, how do I get home?